Okay, guys, so why one pickup? Only one. There can only be one pickup. Okay, so I'm going to give you a bunch of the Hooba Juba answers first, and then tell you the real answer. This is all true, but the Hooba Juba answer should happen first because nerds really like to know about the Hooba Juba stuff. So, let's talk about the guitar real quick first. I got this sign, which is obviously the coolest, most important part of the guitar, is the sign, from this old shitty Canadian amp company called Legend. I don't really like the amps, but I absolutely love the sign, and it's all metal, which is totally badass. And I screwed that in, see where the screws are, into the guitar. There's no glue in this whatsoever, which is even more badass. You got the chrome bridge, you got the the chrome tailpiece, roller bridge, because that's what all the fancy kids are doing, and these knobs, knobs, that I got from Guitar Fetish. It's got this pretty thing here, and I lost the other pretty thing here. I don't know where that went. This is one solid piece of mahogany, no maple cap, not three pieces of shit glued together. It is one solid, big-ass piece of mahogany. The neck tendon goes like all the way to the bottom, almost, which is insane. Nice 59-esque kind of fucking neck. I would like to get something bigger next time, but like a 57 or something like that. But let's do 59 and it's all right. Hey, it's supposed to have ebony as the fretboard, like the custom Les Pauls have, but it doesn't. It's totally rosewood, so whatever. The frets used to be ridiculously tall, and now they are nubs because I've played this for 5 years in a row on the road in Asia. I have Grover tuners on the back, which are sweet. You got the bone nut, and second most importantly, it's got my band name right on the headstock. They screwed that up a little bit, but whatever. It's all good. So, why one pickup? And don't be like Tucker Carlson and answer your own questions. But this is indeed the title of the video, so I'm allowed to do that. It's called Why One Pickup. Here is why. The nerd answer is because pickups are magnets, right? And strings are metal. Sound is based on vibration. When you talk, your vocal cords vibrate, sound comes out. Everything you hear is vibration, and your eardrum picks that up and it goes to your brain and you get sound. Okay, that's what sound is. That's why in space there's no sound. There's no vibration, no air, none of that fucking stuff. Okay, so I don't know, I haven't been to space, don't quote me on that part. But why one pickup then? Well, because we want to have as much sound as possible. We want to have as much of that as possible, as much sustain as possible. And we want this thing to vibrate as much as frickin' possible. So let's take away those things that take away from that, which is magnetic pull. So, because the neck pickup is closer than the bridge pickup to the strings anyways, simply eliminating this does that, and it also lets you have your neck tendon go all the way to here, which is pretty cool. Does that make a significant, huge difference? Probably not. I highly doubt you could hear any record where someone has recorded with a neck-through guitar versus a non-neck-through guitar. I personally have a hard time distinguishing lead tones of a Strat versus a Les Paul in metal. I don't really hear that much of a difference at all. I've seen video footage of me playing a Strat. I've seen video footage of me playing a Strat live and playing with a Les Paul, and I don't really hear much of a difference, especially if it's a phone. If it's a phone recording, I hear no difference at all. But in terms of feel, there's a little bit of a difference. It does. I don't want to say more solid. It just feels a little different. I used to have really tall frets again. The reason why I did that is because I like to be a big bad blues man, right? This will all tie in together. Just hold on, follow me, okay? So I wanted to be a big bad blues man. I wanted to be able to bend notes really, really far, right? Like doing these kind of things. Like I wanted to do that kind of stuff, and it's really hard to do that with short frets. Again, too, the more metal you have in there, right? The more mass you have, the more it rings out, and it's good, right? And the higher the action is, the more free your string is to vibrate. If I have really tall frets, I can have huge fucking action. It's pretty fucking sweet. So like that's why I wanted to set this guitar up like that. I've been playing guitar for way too long, and I've read a lot of things. I've watched a lot of nerds. I've fucking gathered a lot of information. Whether some of it is correct or not, I've gathered it. And to sum it all up, I must say that the true reason why I only have one pickup, and get ready, the true reason is because it looks fucking cool. That's all. That's really it. It looks fucking cool. Why do I have a black guitar that says Legend on it with fucking chrome shit all over it with my band name on it and only one pickup? Because it looks fucking cool. Okay? That's the reason, right? It's imagine this being like, okay, my three biggest heroes, okay? Angus Young, number one, and then tied for second and third is Jimmy Page and Eddie Van Halen. So this guitar is essentially if Jimmy Page's Les Paul fucked the Frankenstein and they made a black baby. This would be it. Because, you know, Eddie's got the one pickup. That's how it goes. Jimmy Page is the Les Paul guy. And the fucking story. That is it. So, you know, you can listen to fucking nerds on the internet being like, okay, like the pickup affects the magnetic pole and does all this fucking stuff and sound works like this and all this shit. You can believe that for a time. I definitely believed it. Now, not really. I'm in my early 30s now. I'm 33 years old now, man. And, you know, it's been a while of playing guitars. I have a lot of guitars. I have Gibsons, Fenders, all those things. I've played PRSs. I would never pay for that, but, you know, I've played off-brand guitars that kick ass. I've played fucking secondhand piece of shit Japanese guitars you've never heard of that kick ass. That will beat the fuck out of a Gibson Studio easily. Again, I have some plywood guitars that sound amazing. You don't need a super fancy custom guitar. You feel a difference. Most definitely, you will feel a difference with this guitar. If you pick it up and play it, you'll say, yeah, it feels different than your guitar at home. Many guitars feel different than each other, right? But does it really sound that different, especially in a live setting with a loud band, in like a 3 or 4 piece band when you got like the bass and the drums going on that thing? Not really. Not really. So, but, you know, is what it is. And that's the reason why one pickup. It looks fucking cool.